So right now I'm staking the garden so that when we decide to put the fence in, we have a general idea of how much we have to order and where it will go. This is the only type of stake that I do, but it's fun.
Oh yeah, there you go.
She's staked. The reason I really am super excited about building this garden is because, well, I've actually wanted to build a garden since I was like 12 or 13 years old, but my dad was a landscaper, so for him it was always about having the prettiest grass and the most structured gardens. And for me, my style is more like a overflowing, messy, raw English garden, you know, where everything's just like abundant and there's chaos, but they all kind of work together. So I'm really excited that Michael and I are building my dream garden full of fruit and vegetables and herbs so that I can provide for my family. I love that. There's nothing sweeter than food from your own garden. Michael and I picked up some string from our local hardware store. You could also pick it up from your local garden center. What you want to do is when you stake the stake into the ground, you want to have a little bit of a screw there so that you can tie off the string. How you make the knot is take the cut and loop it like this, and then take the loop all the way around so you make a circle with it, and then just make a knot like a shoelace and then tie it tight. So then this loop now goes on your screw, so then we go like this. Was that you or Keiko's that stepped on it?
Keiko's.
And then we'll tie it up here. He likes this thing. Ain't that fun? Ain't that fun? Oh my, what is that? My little garden helper. Keiko's is enamored with my string. We need to put a screw into the stake. You don't want to put the screw all the way through the stake in case someone walks past and gets clipped on the pointy end of the screw. So I'm going to try my best. That's good. Sweet. Next we're going to tie off our string. Oh, Keiko's. Off the string. Oh my goodness. Okay. You have to account for the extra time it takes for playing with your dog in the garden. It's never as fast as you anticipate. You want to give yourself about a foot and a half of extra string, just in case we decide to change the size and structure of your garden. You want to have some flexibility. So what you can do is just wrap it around a couple times, and then cut the string, and make the same knot that I did on the other side. So we're just going to make the dip, wrap it around, do the knot, go like this, da-da-da-da. One more to go. I think the thing that I'm most excited about doing in the garden is discovering what's growing below the surface. There's nothing more satisfying than pulling up on a potato plant and seeing like 17 spuds underground, and they taste so good. Oh, look at that.
Even with string, you'd be surprised how much it can move and how much more you can even tighten it. I can pull it, bring it around that much more, just to make sure it's nice and tight. Just gonna make a little knot at the end. See if my sausage fingers can do it. I got it. There.
Ta-da!
Wow.
Okay, we have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, I think we have at least 4 yards of screening.
2 yards of 3/4 clear, 8 yards of soil.
And approximately like 10 tons of stone left to move. All the way over here. Realized as I started this that I didn't have a tamper. Luckily I had some spare wood. Threw together this thing.
MacGyvered it.
Gotta get creative.
What's Daddy doing?
Ready for the straight leg deadlift?
Yeah, let's see it. Hulk. By pulling this forward a little bit, it leaves us a little bit more room for our bench.
Yeah.
And then the gate on this side. That way we're not walking into the garden bed to get to our bench.
Yeah,
Does
it
that
makes more sense. That way we can service the garden bed on either side. You know, even if it's tight here,
On either side.
get a little bit of room.
Okay.
We're gonna have to put a little more stone down here, follow all that way, and just do a little more tamping, a little more workout. It's gonna look great though.